Hello, gorgeous ones. This is Dr. V. Whether you are a beloved member of the Live Tarot community already, or if you are new to this channel, I want to give you a big hug and welcome you to such a beautiful global community of souls who are all on a journey to love. Now, wherever you are in the world right now, you are in my thoughts and prayers. I pray that you are all safe, healthy, and happy, and are really taking this time. I know it's very difficult. We're all under quarantine here. Here in Southern California as well. And so I know it's a very difficult time. So I ask you to continue to raise your vibration, stay positive, keep yourself in a good place, practice self-care. There's so many wonderful things we can do while we're stuck in the house right now, right? Keep our energy and vibration high so that when the quarantine is taken away and we go back to our regular life, we can really hit the ground running, right? We're going to be back, and we're going to be back bigger and better than ever. Let's keep the love going. Let's keep the strength going. We're all in this together. So today, what we're going to do for our reading is we're going to be focusing in on the energy of the divine masculine and what may be, his next move. I know that many of you are in, sometimes some form of separation. It may be for a short time. It may be for a longer time. I know some of you are even in a no contact zone right now. So there may be energies here where you're, that have been stuck for a while, and we would like some sort of resolution. We'd like some sort of momentum and some sort of forward movement. So that is what we're going to be looking at today. I'll be using various decks, including the 3 decks that I've created specifically for all of you who are on this journey. And let's get started. Okay, so Spirit, can you please tell us what is the divine masculine's current energy? Where is the divine masculine right now in his journey? What is the divine masculine's current energy? Where is the divine masculine right now? Okay, wow, there is some really powerful energy coming from the divine masculine right now. And so I'm going to start right here. Look at this 7 of Wands energy. So what I'm feeling is that the divine masculine has been really busy in putting up walls around himself. And he's been in a defensive mode for quite some time. And I think that that has not served him very well at all. I think that he has been defensive towards you, feminine, but also defensive towards other aspects of his life as well. He's kind of been in this creating walls energy. And I think a lot of that comes from a deep-seated insecurity that he's been going through. There's a phase. I can feel the energy of a particular phase in your masculine's life that has been really insecure for him, where he has felt very fearful of things not working out. He's been, I can even feel like there's been like stomach issues in him. Like you know how when you have like these butterflies in your stomach, like you have a lot of doubt, a lot of fear, and you can feel it in the nervousness in your stomach. So he's been very nervous and doubtful for a while. And I believe that it really comes from this goblin energy. It's interesting that, right, that your masculine got this particular combination, because I feel like goblins are really those parts of us that are part of our shadow self, right? The things that we do to ourselves are the things that we're haunted by. It can be anything from negative self-talk, limiting beliefs, low self-esteem, low self-worth. So I feel like if your masculine has been being very reactive to you lately, this is where it's coming from, because goblin energy also makes us more reactive to things. Like we lash out in sometimes even for the smallest things, and that's where your masculine has been hanging out, kind of in that energy. He may be very touchy right now. You may have to kind of walk on eggshells around him, as in, you know, you might be afraid that one wrong word and he's going to get really upset, that he may, like, you know, like the thread right now, that connective thread between you seems very tenuous, like it seems very weak, like, you know, any little thing can set him off. I feel like this is the phase that he's been going through, and what it's done is that it's really made him focus on doing that shadow work. It's really made him forced him to look at why he's been so touchy lately. Why has he been so reactive lately? And there is definitely a feeling of regret here from the ways in which he may have been particularly touchy and reactive to you, his feminine. He feels that, you know, he may have been unfair in his reactions to you lately. Like he may have even just kind of like taken out his frustrations on you. And so he's feeling really bad about that as well. And so there's definitely this energy of him trying to deny and repress a lot of his emotions when it comes to this goblin energy. I feel like there is definitely this very repressive kind of self-rejecting energy, where it's like you feel really bad about yourself and you wish that you could change some of this behavior. But at the same time, it's like he also feels that in the same way that he has been touchy, that he has also been robbed of certain things, that the reason why he's put up these walls, the reason he's become so defensive lately is because of this. I feel like it's because of this Justice card. It's like he feels that things have been unfair to him in his life. He feels that people have behaved unfairly to him and that he hasn't gotten the things that he deserves. And so that's why there's been a lot of that repressed emotion. I'm feeling that there's a lot of frustration, like a frustrated energy that your masculine has really been struggling with, because it's like on the one hand, he wants to let go. Like this Seven of Wands along with this card right here, it's like he realizes that in order to, you know, change the results that he's getting, if he doesn't like those results, right, he knows that he's going to have to kind of bring down these walls and keep more of an open mind, right? Like he knows that he's been very stuck in his mind, that he's been very stuck with this defensiveness, and he knows that he has to let it go and to open up his mind, and only then is he going to actually get the justice that he wants. As in, when he brings down these walls, things will start to work out for him, because see, he's looking for specific results. Seven of Coins or Seven of Pentacles is about really taking the time to assess where you are right now, knowing that he has planted some seeds. Like, he's definitely been working hard. He's been working hard in various different aspects of his life. And now it's like he needs to stop being in this denial. He needs to be very honest with himself, because if he's looking to see that the seeds that he's planted are finally going to come true, that things that he's wanted are finally going to come about, the justice that he seeks is going to come to him, he's going to have to drop this denial. And so I think he's finally coming to this realization, because he's realized definitely that things are not happening with him being stuck in this, Seven of Wands energy. And so this is a good thing. See, he is definitely seeking an awakening, right? He realizes that he must start awakening away from this kind of really, kind of this darker, shadowy energy of the goblins. And so what he's trying to do is to look at the gifts in his life. This is very good. He's trying to appreciate the things that are working. He's trying to give more appreciation to you, his feminine, to say, wow, she has really maintained her patience with me for a while now. She's really given me a lot of leeway here. And so I really do need to choose love. Like, I need to show my feminine that I do love her very much. And I appreciate how patient she's been with me and how much of a gift she really has been in my life. This is really good, right? So this is a very good way in which he is starting to dissipate some of this goblin energy. That's excellent. All right. So then, can you tell us, Spirit, how does the divine masculine think and feel about his feminine at this time? Wow. I like this. Very good. How does the divine masculine think and feel about his feminine at this time? Wow. Interesting. We've been getting a lot of this Nine of Pentacles energy lately, and I feel like this energy is continuing on. Very interesting. So how does the divine masculine think and feel about his feminine at this time? Ooh, look at that. Interesting. How does the masculine think and feel about his feminine at this time? Well, this is really beautiful energy coming through here. I'm loving this. Okay, so look at this. So I believe this is what is with your masculine. He realizes that he really did drop the ball here. This Four of Swords, right? Because of these heavier goblin energies that he was going through, right? Where he was definitely lashing out, definitely being reactive, definitely being touchy. I think what he did to kind of fix that, and that is a good thing, is to withdraw. That's what this Four of Swords energy is. So for those of you feminines who feel that your masculine has definitely withdrawn in his energy, in his communication, right? He has lately been very distant, then yes, this is why he has definitely withdrawn. You may even be in a separation, right? So let me remind you at this time, this is a general reading, right? So I want you to make sure that you take the messages that work for you, that resonate for you, and then go ahead and leave the rest. Not all of this is going to resonate, but if you would like to have guidance on your situation, which is very unique, right? What you're going through, then that's what a personal reading would be for between you and I. And so if that resonates for you, the link to have a personal reading with me is in the box below. So he knows that this has caused a separation between the two of you. Now, this separation could be anything from like a physical 3D separation where you are literally not speaking right now, or communicating right now, or it could be just a separation even at the level of like an emotional or spiritual disconnect where you are communicating in the 3D, but you don't feel like you're truly connecting. It's like a very kind of superficial connection right now. You're just kind of towing the line, like you're just kind of going with it, right? Because you know it's not feeling great. You know it's not, you know the connection is not feeling solid and really beautiful and deep right now, but you are willing to just kind of work with it and let it flow and let it get back to where it used to be. So I want you to know that your masculine is very aware of this. Even if it seems like he's distracted, he may seem like he's like completely kind of out of it, but inside he is very aware that this issue that he has had has definitely distracted him and sent him into some sort of a physical, emotional, or spiritual separation. And he's not okay with that. I want you to know that he is absolutely not okay with that. And it is something that he is afraid of. Like it is definitely something that is putting fear into his heart, because look at this. It's like, you know, you are his feminine, this privileged lady. I mean, he is so connected to you and so afraid of losing you. You know, even if it seems like he has been, like I said, very reactive and touchy, the way that he truly feels beneath all of that is that there is this desperate fear of losing you. And so he is definitely not liking this energy. And I feel like, see, part of it has been this 9 of coins again, this 9 of pentacles, as in him really trying to figure out what is going on in his 3D world, right? There have been distractions for him coming from, I believe, coming very much from finances, stress over career, stress over business. I also feel for some of you, I feel like your masculine is struggling to get out of a different kind of situation, some sort of a third party situation that is truly testing his resolve, as in, you know, he may be in some form of separation from somebody else. He may have an ex-spouse or an ex-partner or someone whose energy is lingering and is draining him financially or is threatening him financially. And so this has also been something that is very difficult for him to endure. And I do believe that with this strong masculine energy, it's like it's coming through as part of that reactionary stance. You know, like I believe that when the divine masculine feels that his financial future, his career future, his reputation is at stake, it can really put him into a totally different kind of energy. So again, this may resonate for some of you, maybe not for all of you, but there is definitely some sort of an ex-spouse or an ex-partner, ex-business partner, ex-spouse, something that is holding him off into this financial confusion that is also contributing to that goblin's energy. But see, the thing is that's really good here is that he is definitely working with himself in that 4 of Swords energy. So this is a really good thing. He's really focusing on the love. He's trying to come back to love, and see, he wants to do something for you. See, do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. This is so important because he realizes that he has not given you the attention that you deserve. And he truly does regret that. And so look at this. And I feel like this "you deserve love" is also how he feels about you, feminine. He feels that, you know, you deserve love, like you deserve his love. Like why has he been really withdrawing in a way that has been totally not nice to you, right? So he feels my feminine deserves love. I deserve love. I want to do something for her. Isn't that lovely? I want to do something for her. So I need to do something different. Ace of Wands. This is lovely. This is his desire to switch things up, to stop the momentum of the negative energy that's been there, and to, you know, finally do something new. He wants to do something new and exciting for you, because look at this. He wants to bring this connection back to life, coming to life, because he knows, right, that you've kind of been in this stuck energy. You know, you have been in this kind of, you know, bad space. You've been feeling disconnected. And what's so lovely here is that he wants to take new action. He wants to take fresh action towards this connection so that it can bloom again, so that it can come to life again, because there's definitely been this dead energy, right? He's been feeling it, you've been feeling it, and there's been a lot of fear that if you both let this continue, that this connection will go into this kind of dead state, right? And this is something that neither of you want. Neither of you. So I love this coming to life. And I love the fact that it came through with this energy of blooming, right? Coming back to life. He wants to breathe new air, new energy, fresh love. He wants to bring in fresh love back into your connection. Isn't that just wonderful? Oh, I love this. This is just fantastic. So if this resonates for you, expect some really bold, wonderful action from your divine masculine. He's going to be taking some grand action so that he can bring your connection back on track. Isn't that amazing? Okay, so let's pause here because I have to give you your affirmation of the day. Can you believe last reading, I was so into the reading that I completely forgot to do the affirmation, so I apologize for that. And today's affirmation is in alignment with everything that we are all going through together as this global family in this world with this pandemic going on. So I want us to remind ourselves that it doesn't matter what happens, because we are going to thrive anyway. So write in the comment box below, I'm thriving more each day. I am thriving every single day, more and more and more. And I want you to stay in that high vibration energy. I want you to think about all the ways that you are continuing to thrive despite what is going on outside in the world, because that is your birthright. Thriving, joy, happiness, love is your birthright. Wonderful. All right, let's go back to our reading. So, Spirit, can you tell us, what would the divine masculine say to his feminine from his deepest, highest self, if he could? What would he say to his feminine from his higher self? All right, see, very much these messages are very, very much in alignment with what we've seen so far in the energy. So see, I still see your smiling face in my mind's eye, and I can never find the right words to say to you. So, you know, for those of you who have been feeling that separation, whether at just the emotional level or at the actual physical level, know that he's still, you know, he's there with you. He still sees your smiling face. Your beautiful energy is still with him. And he does feel that he struggles with that reactionary behavior, right? With the way he kind of reacts, and then he doesn't know what to say, and he ends up saying the wrong thing. And instead of bringing you closer to him, he pushes you further away. He's very aware of this, right? He's very aware of this. And so these messages come from the two decks that I created for you. So this one is the Twin Flame Shadow and Light messages, and this one is the Twin Flame Separation messages, in case you are wondering. So these, I regret my actions towards you, and being away from you hurts like hell. I didn't realize it would be this difficult. So see, again, I feel like this is in alignment with what has been going on in that energy of, where you have felt like you are either not connecting, right? And or that you have just for now stopped communicating. So know that he deeply regrets those actions, that behavior, and that being away from you is really, really hurting him. And so that's why it makes sense, right, that he is coming towards you with that Ace of Wands. So let's ask the $6 million question here now, which is, so Spirit, tell us, what is the divine masculine's next move? What is going to be his next big move? What is he going to be doing for his feminine? Oh my gosh, wow. Beautiful. What is the divine masculine's next move towards his, wow, divine feminine? Amazing. What is his next move? What is the divine masculine's next move towards his feminine? Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Oh, I love it. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, lovely. What is the divine masculine's next move? Oh, look at this. So see, isn't this so interesting? We just got this. I can never find the right words to say to you. And look, he is fixing that. Speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change someone's life, including your own. So look at this. He is now finding those right words. He knows that those words, that language of love, is what is going to win over the heart and the forgiveness of his feminine. And so he is truly looking to sway your heart, right? To touch your heart with loving words now, because he realizes that his words were not loving before. Oh, I love it. And look at this. The first card we got for what is his next move? Ace of Coins, Ace of Pentacles, which tells us that he wants a new life, a new beginning with you that is absolutely foundational in terms of it being real. This is not just about fantasy. This is not just about, oh yes, I wish, but who knows? No, this is definitive. This is wanting a brand new real life in the real world, one that is a commitment in front of all of the people who love you, your friends, your family, your community. He wants to build a home. Look at this. Isn't this amazing? So home, I'm feeling both symbolically, emotionally, right? Spiritually, as well as even the four walls, right? The brick and mortar home. He wants something solid. He wants something real. And that is what he is moving towards. And that's what his next move is going to be, because look at this. He knows. I think one of the things that is very interesting here is this is the realization that he has come to, that has made him motivated to take that next move. So see, he's coming up as, again, this is the divine masculine. And so what he's been doing is, up till now, there's been a lot of focus in him on the material world. And we saw this before with that Nine of Pentacles, right? Money, career, status, third dimension, make your mark. So he's been really focused on that. And he has been dealing with a lot of stress that has come from that. And so he's definitely been very much in that divine masculine ego, pride, energy of being that alpha male, that man who wants to be out in the world and make his mark and to achieve and to really build up all of the money, the status, the influence, the respect, all of the things he needs to truly have a real home, to build a real home, to give you that real home. And again, I feel like for those of you who have been in that third party situation where your masculine is in a state of transition, like changing his life. Like he's literally left a situation that he was very unhappy with another partner whose energy may still be lingering, right? Like, and that was a huge financial issue for your masculine as well, because it's, oftentimes when we are tied to somebody else financially, getting out of that is a blow, right? As in, you are going to have to regroup and realize what the financial consequences of that is going to be. So again, this is for some of you, not for all of you, but I do feel that your masculine was really struggling with that. How is he going to get out of that situation and still be financially sound so that he can build a new home and new life with you, the person that he truly loves? And so this is really important. This is really big in terms of his next step. That is what I see him doing. He is consolidating. He is on a path of determination to make sure that he can handle this so that he can build something new, because he knows, see, with this Knight of Cups, it's like he knows that he has struggled with his emotions. Okay, he knows that he's not fully really in command of them. He can let his emotions kind of go in different directions, and that's why he's coming up as this Knight energy, right? The Knight of Cups is someone who is still growing when it comes to his emotional energy. He hasn't mastered his emotions the way a King of Cups has. So he's accepted this, and I think he wants you to accept that too, that he's still finding his way, but his intentions are solid. What he wants, his plan is solid, because look at this. He doesn't want to live with just memories of you, right? This is his fear. His fear is that if he doesn't do things differently, if he doesn't come to you with that solid remember we had that Ace of Wands energy, right? Look at this amazing combination of this Ace of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, this is powerful. This is a masculine who is really determined. He is inspired. He is motivated. He's feeling strong again. He's feeling like he can tackle this. He can tackle anything in the world. He can make sure it all gets done because he's acting differently, and he is ready. He is ready for this rebirth. I mean, this is amazing energy, okay? Major spiritual lesson here. Huge spiritual momentum and change. The Judgment card is about completely reinventing, okay? That's his next move. He is changing his life for the better. He is reinventing himself. He wants a new, fresh life, a new outcome. He's willing to do whatever it takes to get that. Isn't this amazing? Look at the motivation here, because look at this. His greatest fear is living without you, is living with only memories of you, feminine. And that is something he cannot handle. He just cannot do it. He can't do it anymore, because he has already suffered, and you have already suffered through various stages of separation, various forms of turmoil and drama and just pain and suffering. And he's done with it. He doesn't want this anymore. He's just done. So this is extremely powerful. Extremely. I love this. Wow. Wow. And I feel like maybe it is what is going on in the world right now, right? With this pandemic, I feel like it is going to shift energies in a big way, because people are going to look at what is truly important to them. What is it that they just cannot lose? Like, they're not messing around anymore. And that's why I'm feeling a strong divine masculine energy here. Really strong divine masculine energy, where it's like, we're not messing around anymore. We are not, right? What is going on in this world, this horrible situation, is making it very clear to your masculine that he cannot lose you, that you are the most important thing, that even the material world has to be put in its place, right? It's there. He'll deal with it, but he cannot let it get in the way anymore. Wow, isn't this amazing? I am so, so happy. So let's end with, how is Spirit helping the divine masculine along here? How is Spirit helping the masculine to move forward in this amazing, beautiful beautiful plan that he has. And look at this. Wow. Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. See, this is amazing. So your masculine is definitely being blessed here, okay? He is definitely being supported by your angels, your guides, your spirits, and the great ascended masters. I fully believe that. They are on his side. They are on your side. And there is going to be a tremendous shift. So I really hope that you got a lot out of this very powerful reading. It was, I'm really feeling it, guys. I'm feeling it very deep. I'm very excited for all of you. So you know that if you'd like to have a personal reading with me to go in deeper on your situation, the link to that is in the box below, as well as the link to all of these oracle decks that I've created especially for you. So you know how much I love you. You know how much I believe in you, and I will see you all on the next video.